Hello guys, my name is Renexa Education. I'm highly experienced as expert having more than 18 years of experience. इस वीडियो ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਾਂਗਾ 6 band, 7 band ਤੇ 8 plus band ਦੇ ਆਨਸਰ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਦੇਣੇ ਨੇ, okay? ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇ ਪੈਸਾ ਸੇਵ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਸਪੀਕਿੰਗ ਸਕਿੱਲਸ ਕਾਫੀ ਇੰਪਰੂਵ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ, then stay with me until the end, okay? I always feel glad and honored to teach those students who are strongly focused and determined to improve their skills. And if you are one of these students, then I warmly welcome you on my channel. Okay, so without wasting time, let's get down to work. Okay, Mr. Ragnar, I welcome you in this educational IELTS speaking interview. Firstly, we talk about sports. Could you tell me, do you like to play sports? Yes, I like to play sport, and I like to play sport football, and I play football on Sunday because I am absolutely free on Sunday, and I also play sport because it's beneficial for my health. Okay, you listen to that answer. It's quite limited, and it does not have good level of sophistication, and also it lacked good sources and also good grammatical range. Okay, so now there can be the second approach, which can be quite different, and it can be worth sound band score. So, could you tell me, do you like to play sports? Yes, sir. I love to play sports. Especially, I love to play sport on Sunday because I'm absolutely free, and we all friends get together in the nearby playground. And we spend around 2 to 3 hours on playing football. And football has proved greatly beneficial for us because our stamina and our health has improved a lot. So that's why I like to play sport. Okay, this answer was a bit stronger than the first answer. Okay, so it can help you to get a little more band score. But there is also third approach which can help you to get 8 or 8.5 band score very easily. Okay, so could you tell me, do you like to play sports? Yes, I'm well aware of the value and the importance of sports in the modern times. Although I'm greatly passionate to watch sports matches on the television, I barely spend time playing the sports in the playground. Since I'm a businessman, my business does not afford me extra time to devote to the sports. However, during my senior secondary, I used to play cricket a lot with my friends, and these were really nice days. I still feel nostalgic sometimes when I remember those days. But these days, I have to give up on sports just because of the cramped schedule I'm running on. However, I recommend other people to play sports because of the health benefits and opportunities. So, you listen that. इस आंसर विच काफ़ी ज़्यादा रियलिज्म से सिचुएशन आंसर से काफ़ी ज़्यादा सोफिस्टिकेटेड से, okay? क्योंकि काफ़ी ज़्यादा रियलिस्टिक आंसर से ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅੱਛੇ combination, grammatical combination ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕਿ although, since and cohesive devices such as however ਇਹਨੂੰ यूज़ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ, okay? ਜਿਹਦੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਨਸਰ ਕਾਫੀ lengthy, ਕਾਫੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ sophisticated and impressive ਆਉਂਦਾ, okay? Okay, thank you. Are there a lot of sports centers where you live? Yes, there are many sports centers in my city. The most famous sports center is Singh Sports Center. Many people go there and play sport just because they can stay healthy by playing sport. Yes, so this is quite limited answers, okay? ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ intonation ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ, so 6 band answers, okay? Now sound band score. Are there a lot of sports centers where you live? Yes, there are many sports centers in my city. The most famous sports center is Boxing Sports Center, just because it offers many sports facilities to the people, and especially young people like to go there, and they play many types of sports, and as a result, they have been quite healthy. Young generation have been quite healthy in my city. So So this also can help you to guess sound band score. Yeah. Now I tell you the 8 or 8.5 band score or plus 8 band score answer. Okay. And this would be quite realistic answer. Okay, sophisticated answer. Are there a lot of sports center where you live? No, unfortunately, there is no any sports center in my city. Even though my city is quite bigger, with a population of 1 million people, this is an unfortunate fact that there is no any sports center, and this is quite lamentable and deplorable on the part of the civic authorities that all the years they haven't been able to provide the young people of my city much needed and advanced facilities like sports center. Just because of the absence of the sports center in my city, most of the youngsters who are quite interested in the sports, they have to migrate to the bigger cities such as Patiala and Chandigarh in order to avail themselves these facilities. I hope that in the future the government or newly elected government will be able to provide one sports center to the young people of my city. So in this answer, the content was quite sophisticated, advanced, good lexical sources, good organization, and also grammatical range. Okay, so these type of ones can help you to reach about 8 band scores. Okay, thank you. Is it important to have sports center near where people live? Yes, sir. Sports centers are very important in our cities because sports centers are very important for our health, and most of the people, especially young people, like to play sports. So that's why sports centers are very important. Okay, so this was the 6 band score, again quite limited. Now let's turn to the sound band scores. Okay, is it important to have sports center near where people live? Yes, sir. Sports centers are very important for the cities because young people, you know, they are crazy about playing the sports. If there are many sports centers, they can play their favorite sports and they will have many options. And they can also stay healthy and fit. So I think by having sports center, we can have many benefits in the society. So this was the sound band score. Okay. Now, how to get the 8 band score or above 8 band score? Okay. Is it important to have sports center near where people live? Yes, sir. The presence of the sports center is fundamental to the good health of the people in the society. Since young people are the ones who always want to play wide variety of sports, so having sports center in the city means they can sign up for the classes and practice over there. And also you know that it can ensure better health for the young people if they want to spend more time in the sports center playing their favorite sports rather than being cooped up or locked up in their rooms throughout the day using their social media or playing the games, which can lead to the really unhealthy lifestyle. So as a consequence, it can further result in increased healthcare costs, which society has to bear as a whole. So, sports centers should be built in every city. So, this answer was quite sophisticated, lengthy, full of grammatical range, and also the good vocabulary. Okay. ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਇਹੋ ਹੀ ਆਨਸਰ ਸਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਆਨਸਰ ਖੁਦ ਬਣਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਥਾਟ ਦੇ ਰਿਗਾਰਡਿੰਗ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਸਿਚੁਏਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਰਿਗਾਰਡਿੰਗ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਆਨਸਰ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਪਰਟੀ ਹੋਏਗੀ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਇੱਕ ਰੀਅਲਿਸਟਿਕ ਆਨਸਰ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਕ੍ਰੀਏਟੀਵਿਟੀ 'ਤੇ ਡਿਪੈਂਡ ਕਰਦਾ ਕਿ ਆਨਸਰ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਹੈ ਬਟ ਇਹ ਸਿਰਫ ਇੱਕ ਅਪਰੋਚ ਹੈ ਜੋ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਮੀਨਸ ਹਾਇਰ ਲੈਵਲ ਆਨਸਰ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਓਕੇ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਨਾਓ ਯੂ ਨੀਡ ਟੂ ਟੈਲ ਮੀ ਆਰ ਮੋਸਟ ਪੀਪਲ ਇਨ ਯੂਰ ਕੰਟਰੀ more interested in sports now than they were in the past? Actually, so in the past, people spent more time on the sports because people at that time wanted to play more sports and also they were very healthy. So that's why people spent more time on the sports in the past. Okay, this was 6 pound square. Now, sound bands your answer, okay? Now you need to tell me, are most people in your country more interested in sports now than they were in the past? Actually, sir, in the past, people used to spend more time on the sports because at that time, people did not have access to technology. So that's why instead of spending time on other things, they used to spend more time on playing sports, and as a result of which, they were also very healthy. So according to me, people spent more time on the sports in the past. So now this was the 7. And now I tell you how to speak the 8 band score or above, okay? Now you need to tell me, are most people in your country more interested in sports now than they were in the past? Okay, let me think. I personally believe people these days are more interested in the sports. There are 2 factors which have aroused people's interest in sports dramatically, such as money and exposure to media. Because sports offer a great deal of money and rewards to the personalities who play these sports, young people are desperately adopting the sports as a profession these days. You know that there are many personalities such as Singh, Virat Kohli, Ronaldinho, who have become millionaire after playing the sport. So these personalities influence them a lot. So that's why they are choosing the sports as a profession. Moreover, media also play its part. There are many channels which broadcast various sports throughout the day, and youngsters they can watch their favorite celebrities and they can learn many techniques and strategies from their favorite role models. So I can say these 2 factors are responsible why people these days play sports more. So this answer was 8 bands or above 8 bands, okay? So it was a high level answer. You can also reach up to that level with a great deal of practice, okay? So finally, इस वीडियो का सोल पर्पस यही सी कि थानू अवेयर करना कि डिफरेंट लेवल के आंसर किवें हुंदे ने, ओके? इस वीडियो देख के थानू पता लग सकता है कि डिफरेंट लेवल दे विच तुसी डिफरेंशिएट किवें करना है। बट आ भी चीज़ मैं इतने क्लीयर करा कि जो आंसर मेरे विच दिते हैं वो ही आंसर फाइनल नहीं है, ओके? यही मेरी अप्रोच ना है कि जिमें जिमें थोड़ा एक्सपीरियंस बढ़ता है, मैच्योरिटी बढ़ती है, ओके, उमें थोड़े आंसर भी स्ट्रॉन्ग होंगे ना, क्योंकि आंसर जो होंगे ना वो डिपेंड करते हैं थोड़ी नॉलेज के उत्ते, एक्सपीरियंस के उत्ते, थोड़ी क्रिएटिविटी एंड थोड़े थॉट प्रोसेस के उत्ते, ओके? सो जिमें जिमें थोड़ी क्रिएटिविटी, एक्सपीरियंस, नॉलेज काफ़ी ज़्यादा मैच्योर होंगे ना, उमें थोड़े आंसर भी सोफिस्टिकेटेड होंगे ना, ओके? से इस वीडियो तो थानू यही जरूर पता लगे कि मीनस 6 बैंड, 7 बैंड, 8+ बैंड के आंसर के डिफरेंस की होंगे कि किमें ग्रामेटिकल रेंज के वधन या घटन के नाल बैंड स्कोर भी करते हैं, ओके? सो जे तुसी भी होर इंग्लिश इंप्रूव करना चाहते जे तो IELTS के विच राइटिंग, रीडिंग तो स्पीकिंग स्किल्स नू काफ़ी ज़्यादा नैक्सट लेवल पर लगाना चाहते जे, ओके? Then you can subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button. So finally, thank you. Thanks for watching this video.